Hello everybody, Slim Kirby here. Welcome back to more of the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga playthrough. I am your host, Slim Kirby, as always. And last time, we kind of saved Bowser. We got him out of the cannon. We have no idea where he is now. And since he was shot out of a cannon, he could be anywhere. So Bowser is the least of our concerns. We did beat Tolstar. We've made it to Hoo Village, I believe is the name of this area. In fact, let's go ahead and look at the map here. Yep, Hoo Village. So we are kind of in this mountainous region now. And apparently, the Bean Kingdom's Prince Peasley has been kidnapped, so we're going to walk around town, see if we can figure out everything or find out anything, and going to basically move on from there. This is Hoo Village, on the flanks of Hoo Mountain. The mountain is a sacred place. Ooh, what do we got down here? Well, we have a cave filled with rocks and filled with items. So let's go ahead and take these really quick. Looks like there's a bridge over here, but we'll figure that out a little bit later. Ooh, and we got a mushroom as well. I think that's pretty neat. It's always nice to have a mushroom. I've always said that. Funny because I'm not a fan of mushrooms, so why would I say that? Everyone should climb Hoo Mountain once. You can see the whole kingdom from the top. Well, since we are on a mountain, I have a feeling that we're probably going to be doing that at some point, so we'll keep that in mind. If you climb down this mountain, you'll reach the town surrounding Bean Castle. The townsfolk are so much more stylish and fashionable than people in this town. I just adore them. Aw, well, I'm sure you do. Oh, wow, this guy's got sunglasses. He obviously has style. To reach Hoo Mountain's peak, you have to either get a ride from Blablanadon or hike up. Hiking the mountain is brutal, but if you can get a ride from Blablanadon, it's a snap. I saw the kingdom's prince, Prince Peasley, on the edge of the village. I'm sure of it. He was taken to the top of the mountain by some guy wearing a weird helmet. Oh boy, that definitely sounds like Fawful's doing, that's for sure. No matter how long you wait, Blablanadon won't come back. I feel it in my bones. He said he saw someone who looked like Prince Peasley, went to the summit, and never returned. With Blablanadon gone, we can't get to the top of the mountain. This isn't good. So obviously we need to figure out what's going on with Blablanadon. Long ago, on this very mountain, the Hooligans developed the great Hoo civilization. At the summit, there still remain many mysteries, remnants of this once great people. Or mysterious, whatever. Hey, cool, another sunglasses guy. Huh? You want to climb down to where there's a town? Then just keep heading left down the path. Okay. Sounds simple enough. I'm tired of living in the sticks. I want to live someplace cool where there's lots to do. I'll get a job then. That's all the advice you'd ever need. Have you met Sledge and Mallet, the hammer-making masters? No, but that definitely sounds like a group of people I want to meet, so we'll keep that in mind. If you head left, you can climb down the mountain's base. Well, we do want to solve what's going on in this mountain right now, but, you know, maybe that's something we can come back and do later. Uh-oh. I found him. Give back Prince Peasley. Gak! You again. You are the pair of think rats that swooped in with Bowser that I hate. I say to you, while I was busy with Peasley, you have been catching me. I have fury! But Cackletta has already begun smearing the butter of her next tasty plan over Bean Castle. Since you two cannot make it in time, I say to you that it is better never than late. So here is your halting place. I have fury! Since you will not be shattering the stone, I laugh at you trying to climb down this mountain. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I guess we are gonna have to solve the problem here. Not that I have a problem with that. I kind of figured that we would be doing that anyway. I mean, we are the heroes of this game, after all. That sounds like something we'd have to do. The pictographs on the walls here are ancient letters known as No. They represent the countless jokes developed by the ancient Hoo-Hoo civilization. Yeah, I'm definitely in opposition of that. I am definitely in opposition of the term hieroglyphs. That just does not sound something like I can get on board with. Ugh, okay, so we're going to need to use the spin jump right here. I don't think there's anything like too important over here. I think we just have a couple of item chests here and there. But still, never hurts to pick up some... What? Oh, right. I got confused because I had Mario in the back. I normally try to keep Mario in front just because, like, this is how the battle commands work. Mario as A, Luigi as B. But, you know, sometimes you have to have Luigi in front, like, in order to perform the spin attack, for example. So it's just something that you kind of forget about sometimes. Okay, so let's go ahead, get a few more items. Let's talk to these guys. Ah, the waterfall's mist feels so good. My pores are partying. I wish we could stand here together forever. Get a room, you two. Yeah, get a room. What do we got? Oh, hi. Durr, no matter what you hit me with, you can't knock me down. I think. We'll be back for you later. Meanwhile, though, we do have a water fountain here, and if Mario takes a drink, he will quite literally be filled to the brim with water. Now, something you can do is you can actually jump on Mario with Luigi. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, that is basically something you can do. See if we can get another one. Is that a coin we're getting, or is that something else? Yeah, I think that's just a coin we're getting. I'll do it one more time, just for, mainly for comedic effect. But I don't know, I feel like that if we keep doing this, we might get something good out of it. Nope, just the same thing over again. Okay, well, whatever. And if you do this with Luigi, Luigi can't hold water very well, so Luigi does not have the same effect, unfortunately. But still, that's something we'll probably have to be doing much later on. So, just keep that in mind. It may be a good way to solve puzzles at some point. Oh yeah, right, you. Shut up. Never want to talk to you again. The bridge is broken, so we're repairing it. Go talk to the villagers for a while and come back. Soldiers come to town, Blablanadon fails to return, the bridge suddenly breaks. I have a bad feeling about this. There could be something awful happening up on the mountain. You can't climb the mountain until the bridge is fixed. The bridge is broken, so we're repairing it. Go talk to villagers for a while, and then come back. So I think we have to quite literally go in here to advance the plot. This is the last stone. Now we'll show the true spirit of the Hammerhead Bros. This stone's our last shots. Ha! 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 This stone just ain't gonna do it. We can't make hammers no more. Ma? What do you think you two are staring at? Huh? What? You want us to make you a hammer? Hey, I know those two dudes. They're Mario and Luigi from the Mushroom Kingdom. The Jumpin' Hammer Kings. Yeah, you're so right, Sledge. I remember those guys. Why are a couple of celebrities like you bumming around in this place looking for a hammer? Oh, hey, look, you don't have to tell us. We fully understand. Our lips are completely sealed. We'll just make you what you need. We're professionals, after all. That's right, pros all the way. But the thing is, in order to make hammers, we need hoo-hoo blocks from the mountaintop. And since Blablanadon suddenly stopped coming down here, we can't get up to the summit. Hoo-hoo blocks are hard stones. Hammers made from those things can break anything. We want to climb the mountain to get more hoo-hoo blocks, but we can't jump well enough to do it. Huh? Oh yeah, what was I thinking? You guys are jumping pros, ain't ya? So are you saying you could go to the top of the mountain and get us some hoo-hoo blocks? That would really hook us up. If you guys get us hoo-hoo blocks, we'll make you a special hammer. You scratch our backs, bros, and we'll scratch yours. So yeah, we might need to get some hammers before we can break that stone statue that blocks our path. And look, the bridge is completed now. We're done fixing the bridge. If you're going to climb the mountain, be careful up there. So I think that in order to get this bridge to be fixed, not only do you have to talk to the Hammerhead Bros, but I think you also have to talk to Fawful as well down there. So if you do one but not the other, you can't actually progress, unfortunately. So that's pretty much what you have to do there. So yeah, now we're going to start climbing the mountain. And this is basically kind of, I guess you could call it an advanced test using the jump techniques you learned before. And here we have some new enemies. We have the beanies. The beanies aren't too bad. Basically, they'll rush up to you, and depending on how far away from you they are, they'll do one of two different attack patterns. We'll probably see both of them as we go through this. Beanies, I guess you could call them kind of the Goombas of the Bean Kingdom. They're very basic. We'll see a lot of different variations of them, and they're also pretty simple to get rid of. They're not really much of a threat. So as you saw right there, that beanie kind of tripped up. The farther they are away from you, they'll trip up. So that's kind of their tell right there. If they get close to you, they're just going to do a normal charge. But if they are a little further away, then they'll just do the halting charge. And that's basically how you read their patterns. Not too difficult, but if you're not really used to the trip up move, that can kind of mess you up a little bit. Overall, though, it's not too bad. And I believe there's also another enemy we'll have to fight, too. I don't know if we'll get it yet. Probably not till the next room. But yeah, this is just pretty much the Mario and Luigi games in a nutshell. Just kind of learning all the different moves and getting good at using all the moves and learning all the different techniques for getting through all the different areas, if that makes sense. It should make sense. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I probably don't need to spell it out so much, but yeah. Again, it's just really, really unique. I really love how they've built this game with these mechanics. It just works very, very well. It's very, very fluid. It's very, very easy to pick up and play. Honestly, I'd say that if anyone loves Mario games and they want to get into RPGs, I'd say Superstar Saga is probably one of the best ones to pick up as a first RPG, just because it's a hilarious adventure, it's very basic, and in worst case scenario, you don't even have to worry about taking damage and strategizing out your ways to basically tank all the damage and get through boss fights. And honestly, because you can dodge attacks, you don't really have to worry about level grinding as much either. So yeah, there's just a lot of advantages to this game and making it your first RPG title. So here we have the dry bones. And yes, these are dry bones. They walk on all fours though, which I find interesting because dry bones have never done that before, I don't think. I think they've always kind of walked on two legs, like humans and Koopas. So it's kind of interesting that they actually changed it up for this game. So for the Dry Bones Tell, it's actually not too hard to figure out. Let's get into another battle where we have them. Oh, they're not in here. Well, never mind. Either way, I mean, we can get rid of these guys pretty quickly, I think. We should be leveling up again pretty soon, too. Okay, can you give us another Dry Bones, please? Thank you. So, basically, depending on how the Dry Bones moves his head, that's how you basically determine who he's going to attack. If he spins his head around vertically, that means he's going to attack Luigi. If he spins it horizontally, he's going to go after Mario. So this is Luigi. And that's basically how you figure out his attack pattern. Really not too bad. Okay, still no level up, but that is okay with me. Okay, I can't get up there. I think we've done everything we can do at this point, so let's climb up here. Whirlwind warning. If you have faith in your spin, step into the wind. That sounds like something Mario could do. And yeah, there we go. That's how we progress. So when you're using the whirlwind to move, basically, I mean, it's not too hard to figure out. You just go into the whirlwind. You won't... Not only will you reset your spin jump, but you'll also get like a nice boost of speed too, so you'll just get a nice boost from the whirlwind, so you don't have to worry about if you're like too far away from where your landing point is. Usually if you jump in the whirlwind, you can make it to your next location just fine. Plus, if you're not entirely confident, you can always just move out of the whirlwind and then move back into it to reset your spin again too if you need to. Okay, so level 6. Gonna level up speed now, which Mario has plenty of. He has plenty of speed right now for sure. So he is very, very fast. After this fight, Luigi will probably be learning his, or not learning, but he will probably get his level up after this fight. Because Dry Bones definitely give a little more experience than the Beanies do. Damn, like, I don't know how I keep taking damage like that. It seems like I have the timing down. It's just, again, just a small little frame that I'm not getting right. Okay, so let's increase speed for you as well. +2, that's not too bad. His stash is still pretty low, but again, that kind of goes without saying. Okay, so we can't go over here, so let's go ahead and jump up here and see what we can do. Notice how that guy is kind of on fire right there, and notice how we have a fountain, so we need to find a way to get that fountain running again. Okay, nothing over here. Let's jump up here then. Damn, again, I just keep barely missing that attack. I feel like with Mario, I'm just jumping way too early. Because it seems like with Luigi, as soon as the head starts rotating, you jump and then you got that just fine. With Mario, it's a little harder to tell that just because it's not as... like, it's a more fluid motion for Mario, so it's hard to notice that, I guess. Okay, well, I can't actually advance right here, so let's go back down and try to see if we can find a way around that. Because I imagine that save point is, not save point, but that block is what controls the fountain. Oh, and we have another thing over here, too. I guess I just didn't see this before. So yeah, let's go ahead. Squirt this guy with some water. And that will cause a whirlwind to appear, and we can use that to get some more items in our possession. Okay. I'll go ahead and save my game. Wow, we haven't actually saved in a while. I guess I did forget to save before I fought Tolstar. Not that I really needed to or anything. Tolstar was pretty simple, but still. Like I said before, it's always risky when you don't save, because you never know when you're going to run into a bit of bad luck during your battles. Like you've seen me, just a little bit ago, I was having trouble dodging those attacks with Mario. Stuff like that could really, really happen if you're just, for some reason, feeling like you don't have the timing down. Okay, I guess after they stop moving their heads, I have a little time to work with, so maybe that's just kind of my issue here. I'm just not being as fluid with Mario as I could be. It looks like they're going to attack Luigi anyway. There we go. See, that was a little better. And I'll make sure before we get to like a boss fight or anything important, I'll heal Mario. I'll try not to forget that anyway. We seem like we're pretty high up on the mountain right now, though, so we've definitely made some distance. At least so far, anyway. God, even more enemies. Not that I'm surprised. Okay, so very quickly, just to show this. Okay, no, I didn't do it right. Whatever, we'll take. Well, I'll see if I can do it for the other guy. Damn it! I did it again. Again, I have a little more time to work with, so I don't have to worry about pressing the button immediately. It's still just really, really throwing me off. Damn it, I keep forgetting. Whenever I see an enemy, I just want to jump on it so I can get the next fight started, but I'm trying to show off the enemy first attack. So yeah, it's definitely easier to dodge that attack with Luigi than it is Mario, at least in my opinion. Also, this thing right here, this circle, this is actually something, but we can't do anything with that yet. It'll actually be a little bit till we can do stuff with those. Maybe not as long as I'm thinking, but still. We have a few other quests we have to take care of first before that even becomes a thing. Okay, so that will allow us to come over here, and I think that'll allow us to access that switch too, so I think we can actually progress from here. Like I said earlier, the tornado does give us a lot of air to work with. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit this switch. This will activate the water fountain down there. And I'm also going to see if I can grab this, which is just a mushroom, but still. Shoot, I actually meant to check out that. Maybe I'll check out that, and then after I do that, maybe I'll stop the video here. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. Okay, how do I climb up here again? Right. Oh, damn it! I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, so right here, I don't want to jump down until I make it all the way over. The funny thing is, it's probably not going to be anything like super amazing. In fact, I can't even get up here, so yeah, that was completely pointless. Oh well. Better that I find out now as opposed to later. So let's go ahead, get Mario down here. Get rid of this guy. And that will open the way forward. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. This has been Slim Kirby. This has been Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will join you guys next time when we finish up this area and start getting our direction of where to go next. So, yeah, see you guys then. Later, folks.